Introduction to New York's architecture. New York, a city of dreams, growth, and reinvention. From humble beginnings along the shores of the Lower Hudson River, this city has been shaped by the hands of countless builders, visionaries, and everyday citizens. Its architecture reflects the ambition, resilience, and constant transformation of a metropolis that never sleeps. In this journey, we'll explore the story of New York through its buildings, each one a symbol of a different era in its ever-changing landscape. The birth of a city, from colonial beginnings to federal grandeur. We begin in the early 1600s, with Dutch settlers arriving on the shores of what would become New York. A small colony, New Amsterdam, was born, a place of humble wooden cottages and simple brick buildings. Life here was practical and unassuming. As the city grew, so did its architecture. The British takeover in the late 1600s brought with it a new name, New York, and a shift in architectural style. By the late 18th century, with the young nation on the rise, New York began to adopt the federal style. Symmetry, elegance, and refined townhouses began to define the city. It was no longer just a colonial outpost. It was becoming a cosmopolitan hub, setting the foundation for the architectural marvels to come. The Gilded Age, a period of growth and opulence. Fast forward to the late 19th century, a time of industrialization and tremendous wealth. New York, now a booming metropolis, is undergoing a transformation. The Gilded Age brought with it rapid immigration, a rise in industry, and a growing economy. The city's skyline began to reflect its newfound prosperity. The Beaux Arts style, with its grand facades and classical details, took center stage. Buildings like the New York Public Library and Grand Central Terminal became icons of the city's ambition and sophistication. It wasn't just the buildings that were growing taller. The city itself was expanding, and with it, an architectural revolution was taking place. Skyscrapers and steel, the birth of the New York skyline. As the 20th century dawned, New York was ready to reach new heights, literally. The invention of the steel frame structure and the elevator allowed for the creation of skyscrapers. The Empire State Building, completed in 1931, became a towering symbol of ambition and resilience. The Chrysler Building, with its sleek Art Deco design, stood just behind it, an architectural jewel amidst a growing skyline. These skyscrapers were not just buildings. They were a testament to the city's unyielding drive to push the boundaries of what was possible. Modernism and the changing face of the city. As the world entered the mid-20th century, New York's skyline took on a new look. The international style, characterized by glass, steel, and minimalist design, became the new standard. The Seagram Building, designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, was the epitome of this new era. It was sleek, functional, and ahead of its time. But this wasn't just about modernity, it was also about a city in transformation. New York was not only building new structures, but redefining its architectural identity for the future. A movement to preserve the past. While the city rushed forward with its new developments, the 1960s and 70s saw a growing movement to preserve the past. The rapid growth of modern skyscrapers threatened to erase the historic neighborhoods that had shaped the city's identity. Citizens rallied to protect landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and the Brooklyn Bridge. Through activism and the establishment of the Landmarks Preservation Commission, New Yorkers fought to preserve their architectural heritage, ensuring that the city would honor its past while continuing to evolve. The 21st century, rebuilding and innovation. In the wake of the tragic events of September 11, 2001, New York faced an architectural crossroads. The city had to rebuild while honoring the past. The result was One World Trade Center, a symbol of resilience and rebirth. Standing tall at 1,776 feet, it became a beacon of strength and hope. The tower was not just a building, it was a testament to the city's ability to rise from the ashes and face the future with unshakable resolve. Sustainability and green innovations. As New York continues to grow, it has embraced sustainability. The High Line, once an old elevated rail track, has been transformed into a lush park above the city streets. In developments like Hudson Yards, buildings now feature green roofs and solar panels, showcasing the city's commitment to eco-friendly. The ever-evolving city. New York is a city of constant evolution. Every building tells a story of ambition, resilience, and transformation. From the federal-style townhouses of its early days to the towering skyscrapers that dominate the skyline, New York has always been a place of reinvention. Today, the city continues to balance its rich architectural heritage with the cutting-edge design of the future. Each new building is a reflection of the city's spirit, forever reaching for the stars while staying grounded in its past. Reflection on the journey. New York's architecture tells the story of the city itself. It's a story of struggle, growth, and transformation. From the quiet beginnings of New Amsterdam to the steel giants that define the skyline, the city has never stopped evolving. As it continues to innovate and preserve, one thing remains constant: the ambition that drives this remarkable city forward, always reaching for the next horizon.